So how you doing, Papa?
Pretty good.
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself and your family and your service in the Philippines?
I was born in Erosin, Sorsogon.
What was your father's name?
Enrique.
Enrique?
Yeah.
And your mother's name?
My man, Andrea.
Okay. How many brothers do you have?
Gregorio.
Gregorio. Did you have any other brothers?
Yes, Posto.
Fausto?
Yeah.
And any sisters?
No sister.
In the 1930s, Manila, capital of the Philippines, is this country's chief oriental outpost. When the United States first occupied the islands during the Spanish-American War, they harbored 7 million persons and were so remote from our consciousness that Finley Peter Dunn's Mr. Dooley remarked that most Americans didn't know whether the Philippines was a place or something to eat. By the 1930s, the population has more than doubled, and Americans are so aware of their far-flung ward's existence and its rich natural resources that they have invested over $200 million in the region. Leader of the country's major party, the Nacionalista, is Manuel Quezon, elected first president when the Philippines achieved Commonwealth status in 1934. Quezon promptly asked the help of a retired soldier. As a field marshal in the Philippine Army, MacArthur conceives a 10-year plan for the defense of the Philippines.
I was drafted by the Philippine Army.
Oh, I see.
Then I was sent to Camp Murphy for military training.
And how old were you?
15 or 16 years old. Where was Camp Murphy? In what province? In Manila.
Then after I graduated from the military training, I got with me a diploma certifying that I graduated from the military training. And then I went to camp. I went to what do you call this? What's the name of this place now? I went to
Disneyland?
No, not Disneyland.
Fort William McKinley?
That's a U.S. Army. I enlisted in the Philippine Scouts. That's a U.S. Army.
Right.
I was accepted just like that.
Really?
Basing up because they saw my military training.
I see.
From Camp Murphy. This is okay. So I was in the Army that time now.
In what branch of the
Army?
infantry?
No, engineer.
Engineer?
Yeah.
Army Corps of Engineers?
Yeah.
And what did you do? Were you a sergeant in there?
No, not yet. I'm only private at the time. When you got into the service, you start from number 1 up.
Oh, I see. You can't just skip.
No, you can't because see, I was only private.
Yeah, first I was a private, and then I became a PFC, and then from the PFC I became a corporal.
But you were corporal when you started fighting the Japanese?
Yeah. Then from the corporal, an NCO, non-commissioned officer. A non-commissioned officer starts with the rank of sergeant. I was a platoon sergeant. I have my squad leaders, and in one squad there are 7. I have 17 men in my platoon. I was company C, 14th engineers.
And when did you start fighting?
The Japanese.
Were they already in the Philippines? Did they already invade?
They were already in the Philippines. They landed in north of Manila.
I see.
So then we went to Bataan.
Oh.
We stayed in Bataan until the Japanese forces started going south. And so we went there to block them. And that was quite a while.
On December 26th, to spare Manila, MacArthur proclaims it an open city. Manila is nonetheless uneasy and with good cause, for the Japanese ignore the proclamation.
3 months after I had enlisted, the war broke out. It was Sunday, and we were bombed by the Japanese.
Japanese ground forces have already landed, first on December 10th at the north of Luzon, Manila's island. Then at Legazpi, Mindanao, Lingayen Gulf, Palawan, the Visayas, and central Luzon. For undermanned American and Filipino defenders, there remains only the forlorn hope of falling back on 2 strongholds, Bataan and Corregidor.
We were on the front line always.
Uh-huh.
Many times. Even at night, you stay there on the front line.
Did you ever see the Japanese soldiers while you were fighting them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
I was even in the listening post. You stay in there with yourself, listening to your enemy. Then you have to report that to the company commander in the field. You hide yourself so you won't be hit by the bullet. Find a places where you can see them and shoot them. The unit that I was with the 14th Ninja, we have so much work in there. Our duty is to lay mines. You lay mines, you build roads, bridges. That is the job of the engineers. That's why they call it engineers. There's so much construction.
Were you ever attacked while you were doing that?
Oh yes, of course. So you have to be careful. Be sure that you won't die. You have to cover yourself, but you stay there in the front line.
Were you ever close enough to the Japanese to see them?
Oh yeah, sure. Japanese were all aggressive, and we have to defend our company.
And did you guys ever shoot at the Japanese?
Oh yeah, sure. You have this M1 rifle, the machine gun. You threw the hand grenade, where you see there are some enemies in there. That's pretty dangerous, you know. It's dangerous.
And did the Japanese ever throw grenades at you guys?
Yes, sure.
Were your men in more than one fight with the Japanese?
Yeah.
Lots of fights?
Yeah. You fight, you walk, you fight, you walk. You have to fight every day. You're a soldier, right? Day and night. There is no rest in there. It's up to you to take care of yourself.
The American lines waver, but the attack is beaten off.
Well, that's a very dangerous place.
Yeah.
The front line, at night time, the enemy just a few yards from the place where I was assigned. They keep on shooting, but I have to cover myself. There is a foxhole in there, you know. You have to find a place for you that you won't be hit by the bullet. You don't want to die, right? Don't expose yourself to the enemy. Nighttime, it's a very dangerous place.
I was in the first squad,
Yeah.
but then some of my friends were gone already. They were shot, they were killed.
Some of your men were killed?
Yeah, sure. 3 or 4 of them. However, they get killed. First, the hand grenade. 2, the bomb. You see the plane diving. Look at the sick cover, you know. You can see the machine gun all is coming out. It's just a bullet.
Did you ever see any men getting shot by those planes?
Oh, yeah, of course. Machine guns and bombs. They drop bombs.
Did your men ever shoot at the airplanes?
Oh, yeah, of course.
many men were wounded?
6 or 7.
How long were you fighting in Bataan?
A year. That was a long time.
Well, I wasn't hurt.
You weren't hurt?
No. The last time, yes, I was hurt. I was hit by the bomb.
You were wounded in action, Papa? How? What happened?
Shrapnel.
How did that happen?
When they dropped bomb.
Was it dropped by an airplane?
Yeah.
I see. A Japanese airplane?
Yeah. When they dropped the bomb, yeah. I got it right.
Yeah?
How close to you did the bomb land?
8 to 9 feet distance.
Oh, that was very close.
That was very close.
Where did you get hit?
Right on my legs, right leg.
My company mate, they got a stretcher, my man. They picked me up and took me to the medics. And then from the medics, put me in the a big tent. I stayed in the pool, I think 2 weeks. And then they sent me to, it's just like an ambulance. They put me in there and took me to the U.S. Army hospital, small one, just for the wounded soldiers. And Manila.
When you got well and you left the hospital, what did you do then?
Back to my unit.
And then what happened? Did you go fight again?
Oh, yeah, for a while.
It still takes the flamethrower, the machine gun, the rifle, and courage.
The MacArthur is the commanding general, you know.
Right.
But he came in here in America. The one that took over was also the general.
On March 12th, under orders from President Roosevelt, MacArthur heads for Australia. Before leaving, he swears a memorable prophetic oath.
I shall return.
On Bataan, the Japanese pressure is relentless. The Japanese take Manila in January of 1942. The enemy takes Bataan and aims at the last refuge of the Americans, Corregidor, an island in the Bay of Manila.
So did the Japanese come and surround you guys and then capture you?
Oh, yeah. U.S. Army, we surrendered.
Oh, you surrendered?
Yeah.
I see.
Because we are all outnumbered. Otherwise, they kill you one by one. So we surrendered.
May 6, 1942, the final surrender of the American Army in the Philippines. To the Japanese General Homa, the American defeat is a glorious occasion. To MacArthur's ailing successor, General Jonathan Wainwright, it is a bitter moment, but he has capitulated, in his words, with broken heart and head bowed in sadness, but not in shame.
We surrender in Bataan. From there, we have a death march from Bataan to the concentration camp. And what do you call this? Kapas Tarlac.
Courage alone cannot sustain a combat soldier. On April 9th, Bataan falls and the infamous death march begins for 35,000 enfeebled American and Filipino captives.
Talk about, Papa, how the death march was.
The death march, that I cannot forget until I die.
It.
You can't forget it?
No, I cannot. See, there are two rows, left and right. At the middle are the guards, and both sides are guards.
These Japanese pictures show only its start and not its ghastly consequences.
Whole day, marched from Bataan to the concentration camp. Nothing to drink, no food, nothing to eat.
You have no way to get out from the line. The time you pull out from the line, you know what you hear?
What?
Crack, 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 and then boom, bye-bye. He's dead. They shoot you. Yeah, because they were thinking that we are going to escape. But you cannot escape.
No?
So many guards on both sides. See, just like this. You're right there in the middle. Guards in here, guards in here. How could you escape? But some tried to get out from the, they don't want to be captured. Broke the line. You want to go someplace. And you know where you can go.
Yeah.
What you hear is crack, crack, crack. The next one is psst, down you go.
I see.
You ain't going nowhere.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye.
And did you know anybody who was, who got shot? Any friends?
Oh, yeah. I have my company mate. Just two of us are still alive.
Just two of you?
In my company. I survived the Bataan death march, but the one that I was sent was in Kapas Tarlac, concentration camp. I stayed there for 4 months. I was sick with dysentery, malaria, and beriberi.
I see. Were there many people there?
Most soldiers, but they are dying every day, because no food, no medicine, no place to go, no doctors. So there are hundreds of them dying every day.
And what did they give you to eat?
Rice today, and salt, okay?
Yeah.
Today is Monday. Tuesday, you have rice and sugar. All for 4 months.
That's the worst place. You have no place to sleep. You sleep on the ground. No blanket. Nothing at all. That is the place that I cannot forget until I die. Because I know there are so many people that died. Soldiers died.
In 8 internment camps throughout the islands, thousands of Allied prisoners struggle to stay alive. Their food, they never see meat, arrives in the same garbage cans used to haul away the Japanese trash. The difference in quality is slight.
Rice, sugar.
And water?
Rice, salt.
And just water?
Just little water you get. That's why at first I had malaria. Then comes the dysentery. Blood coming out from my butt every day. And I can't stand no more. I
You're
cannot
too
walk.
weak, huh?
I just crawl on the ground. I'm not the only one. So many of them were crawling on the ground.
And did the Japanese eat well?
Oh yeah.
They had a lot of food?
Sure. They don't care about the Filipinos, the prisoner of war. They are not doing what is in the regulation.
The Geneva Convention?
Yeah, they don't go for that. They'll kill you. That's all they do.
Yeah.
The war was fought with a vengeance. The Japanese did not comply with the Geneva Convention and the care of our sick, wounded, and dead.
Most of the people died for dysentery and malaria.
Yeah?
Because I have dysentery, malaria, and beriberi. Very is malnutrition. You eat nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
good food,
And-
salt and sugar. What you give?
And how did you get out?
Well, the president of the United States talked to Hirohito.
To the Japanese, their emperor was a god. But Hirohito chose to reign, not to rule.
Yeah.
Hirohito is the boss of the Japanese. That all those Filipinos dying from sickness, he wants all the Filipinos be removed from the concentration camp and sent to Manila in the hospital. I was one of them. I was sent to Manila, San Lazaro Hospital. I stayed there for around 5 months.
Wow.
Yeah, dysentery, malaria, beriberi, all that's all I had. And it was good. We can eat some good food in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what happened when you got out of the hospital?
When I got out of the hospital, I went to Sorsogon.
Again with the army?
Then joined the guerrilla.
Manila under the Japanese. Annoying a soldier of the occupation is punishable by death. Many Filipinos take to the outlying hills as guerrillas.
Do you remember how old you were when you joined the guerrillas?
Oh, yeah, I was around 21, 22 years old.
So you joined the guerrilla to fight the Japanese?
Well, I didn't go much because I always stay with my wife.
Oh, you went to see her?
No, we're together
Oh, where was that?
in Rosin.
Uh-huh. How did you meet Mama?
I met her in the town Kasiguran.
Uh-huh. What were you doing to meet her? Did you
Oh,
were you delivering papers to her house?
No,
or?
no, just, I don't know. It's an accident.
Yeah?
And I like my wife
Yeah?
until now.
Do you, do you remember how you guys met, Mama?
In restaurant.
Were you cooking, Mama? Were you just eating at the restaurant?
Helping my cousin.
Yeah? Was it her restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
The owner's restaurant.
That's why she can cook.
And Papa just came to eat?
No problem.
Did he come to eat? No?
No.
He just came to see you?
Yeah, that was an accident. I saw her. Oh, I know I like her. That's all.
But where did you see her first?
Right there.
At the restaurant?
Yeah.
You just saw her when you went there? And you said, what, this is the one for me?
Well, see, she's gospel. I'm gospel. You don't know what to say. First time.
Yeah? And so then you started dating? Or you just got married right there on the
that
spot?
time there was no dating.
Just get married?
Yeah. We don't have no place to go. We're going to go in there for dating.
So you just went into the restaurant, saw Mama, said you liked her, and you said you got married right there before you left the restaurant?
We were married in the mountains.
Oh. How long did you know Mama before you married her?
Oh, maybe with 3 months, maybe. I don't know. Mama.
Were you in the army at that time?
No. But I was in the guerrilla when I met her. The parents were scared of me because I have a rifle, pistol, yeah. But then we talked, how it is. And we finished talking and we did what we wanted. We got married.
Oh, yeah?
Then when we got married, we went to Sorsogon. In Sorsogon, they gave me a job in there in the hotel. I was running the hotel.
You know, Adela told me you were hiding from the Japanese for a while.
Oh yeah, of course.
Where was that?
Any place in there, you can find there in the mountain.
And were you hiding like in huts or in towns?
They
or?
can find me anyway. Yeah, go from one place to another.
Oh, well, where were you sleeping? Like on the ground or?
No, on the ground. We find a place in a very small house, just for me and him.
Yeah?
Yeah. Give me a small house.
What did you eat?
Huh?
What did
We have some, rice and sweet potatoes, bananas. Sometimes we can get some fish.
And coconuts?
Yeah, coconuts.
How long were you hiding?
Oh, it's quite a while. If there is, if we know that the Japanese are coming, we'll find a place.
At a Honolulu conference in July 1944, a fateful choice is posed to President Roosevelt, MacArthur, and Admiral Chester Nimitz. MacArthur's pledge will be fulfilled. The next strike will be at the Philippines. First target, Leyte, then once that beachhead is secured, to hit Lingayen Gulf and Mindoro. The ultimate objectives, Manila, Bataan, Corregidor. October 20th, 1944.
The American forces landed in Leyte.
After MacArthur's own dramatic return at Leyte, 8 months of fighting lie ahead.
And I told my wife I'm going to Leyte and I'm going to report that I'm still alive. So I went in there and I say, I'm an American soldier. He says, yes, I am. What's your serial number? I give him a serial number. He looked for the book as thick as that. It took us almost 1 day looking for my name. I found my name and my serial number. They asked me, what's your serial number? I said, 1030-1602. He says, what company? Company say 14 Engineers. USA. Okay, your own.
January 30th, 1945. American Rangers liberate Corregidor. The next goal is Manila. Japanese suicide squads hold the city. The streets are mined. The people flee as best they can. The battle for Manila lasts a month. When it is over, much of the wounded city has been put to the torch. Before the flames have dwindled, the people of Manila start returning to their broken homes. Bataan reverts to Allied hands. And at Corregidor on March 2nd, 1945, nearly 3 years after his hasty evacuation, a solemn, triumphant MacArthur keeps his promise to return.
I see that the old flagstaff still stands. Have your troops hoist the colors to its peak, and let no enemy ever haul them down.
You're highly decorated. The decorations in order are: on the top is the Combat Infantryman pin, Purple Heart ribbon, the Army Good Conduct Medal, United Nations Korea ribbon, Korean Service Medal, the Philippine Liberation ribbon, the World War II Victory Medal, the Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal, and the American Defense Medal. The stars on ribbons indicate earning of a second and third service award and participation in a major operation or campaign. And on the right breast of your uniform is the Army Meritorious Unit Commendation, which is awarded for exceptional meritorious conduct in the performance of outstanding service. It has 2 oak leaves, which indicate a second and third award. This is your Purple Heart.
I was wounded in action.
This is your Prisoner of War Service Medal, the American Defense Service Award, Korean Service Award, and your United Nations Service Medal.
On July 4th, 1946, America keeps its promise. In a formal proclamation, President Truman recognizes the independence of the Philippines as a separate and self-governing nation.
And then when the war was over, what did you do?
Came here in America.
You just came here by yourself?
Yeah, I took the ship. Because I think I was, what's the name of that ship? President Wilson.
Oh, President Wilson.
Yeah. From there in Manila to here, it took us 30 days. We don't like it. We always bomb it, and you see, it's too rough.
Yeah.
But I survived in 30 days. Then I came in here in America looking for a job first. I got a job in Oakland Army Base.
Yeah?
As a guard.
I see.
I took that job.
Did you have any kids in the Philippines by this time?
Oh, yeah.
And how often did you go back to visit Mama?
No, I cannot see her after 1 year.
Oh, yeah?
You got to be here 1 year before I can go and see my wife for 1 month.
I see.
Then we came to Camp Morphe, which is pretty close. That camp is for the Philippine Army mixed with U.S. Army.
I see.
Yeah, I had a small house in there.
And was this when your first baby was born, the one that...
I was there.
In the Philippines?
Yeah.
And what happened to that baby?
The first one was a girl.
Yeah?
She died.
Oh. It was meningitis, Mama?
Yeah.
How old was she when she died?
How old is her Mama?
11 months.
11 months.
11 months. That was the first...
Yeah.
First one?
The first one.
And then who was the next one? Myrna?
Myrna, yeah.
I see. And then you came here for a year, and then you went back and visited Mama?
Yeah. I can only see her after 1 year.
And then you had another baby?
Yeah.
And then you came here for a year?
Yeah, and another, after 1 year, another baby.
And you went back to visit and had another baby?
Yeah.
And then you came back here?
Every time I go home, when I left, she's pregnant.
This is Myrna. She was born before Papa left the Philippines. First visit was June, second visit Elizabeth, third visit Norman, fourth visit Art, fifth visit me, Adela, and Esther was born in the United States.
You guys didn't have any TV or anything?
There's no TV.
Oh, that's why.
There's no TV in the Philippines.
And I'm the result.
What number were you?
7. Number 7.
So, this is your family portrait now, right?
Right. This is Myrna. This is June. Elizabeth, Norman, Art, me. And Esther was born in the States. And that's my family.
And then, when did you bring Mama here?
When I retired, 1965 from Germany.
And then what did you do when you retired?
Yeah, I went to the Philippines.
Oh, you went back to the Philippines?
Yeah.
And what'd you do
Then
there?
I changed my mind. I came in here by myself. My wife was over there. From here, I started looking for a job. That's where I work at Oakland Army Base. Then from Oakland Army Base, I changed my mind. I took the civil service test. I passed the test. He called me and I got a good job. DA, Youth Service Station. I work in there. Good job.
Yeah?
Yeah. That is the end of my story.
I see.
Yeah.
And you have some certificates from the Army, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Can we look at them?
Sure.
Oh, here's
my in Germany.
That's you right there?
Yeah. And those are my certificate of retirement. This is right there.
I see. This is in 1966.
Yeah.
And what's this one over here?
Got the certificate of appreciation.
Oh.
Serving the United States Army.
Yeah.
Faithfully.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sergeant Ely Mapa.
Yeah.
That's your serial number?
Yeah. 1030-1602.
I see. And what's this one?
Oh, that's my, what I've been doing. And they found out that I am a good man. That is what I got that.
Outstanding platoon, huh?
Yeah. I'm a
Second
sergeant.
platoon.
Yeah.
Platoon sergeant. That's great.
See, you know what, these guys in there, see, they just look at me, but they can do nothing. I say, you respect my stripe while we are here. Outside, you don't have to respect me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm very friendly to them. They like me.
Is this your platoon?
Yeah, no, that's the whole company.
That's the company.
Yeah.
Your uniform still fits. Well, congratulations, Papa. You served your country well, huh?
I did.
That's good. So who's this guy?
Look who's that. I was in the high school that time.
Yeah, it does look like you, Papa.
Huh? It looks like me. Well, it doesn't look like me.
Is this you?
Huh? It's me.
It's you? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
I got the date taken in 1948.
Yeah?
I was in the high school that time.
You're in the hospital?
No,
high school?
No. High school.
Oh.
GI Bill.
Yeah?
Yeah. See, when you are in the service, when you get out from the service, you want to go to school. You don't pay for the tuition fee.
Yeah?
And still they give you money.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Yeah?
I have experience.
I have given you my story.
That's my life.